is connected.
On episode 5 of Pilot Season Cartoon Edition, we dive into the fast, fearless, and completely unhinged world of Robot Chicken. In this outrageous pilot episode, Robot Chicken comes out swinging with a rapid-fire blast of stop-motion chaos, sharp-edged comedy, and wild pop culture spoofs that refuse to play by the rules. From twisted sketches to absurd punchlines, Junk in the Trunk sets the tone immediately, delivering a non-stop barrage of strange, hilarious, and offbeat moments that made the series stand out from the pack. It's bold, bizarre, and unapologetically over the top. The kind of opening episode that lets you know right away you're in for something completely different. This is Robot Chicken, Junk in the Trunk. Welcome to Pilot Season, Cartoon Edition, the podcast where we go back to the very beginning and review the very first episodes of the cartoon shows that helped shape generations. Each episode, our panel dives into the pilot of a classic animated series, breaking down first impressions, unforgettable characters, iconic moments, and whether that very first episode still holds up today. In Season 1, we'll be covering legendary cartoons like He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Robotech, Robot Chicken, Thundercats, Voltron, and more. From action-packed adventures to groundbreaking comedy, we're taking it all the way back to where these animated classics began. So get ready for nostalgia, opinions, deep dives, and a whole lot of cartoon talk. And now, here are your hosts, John, Alan, Kinte, Renee, and Jen.
Hello and welcome to an all-new episode of Pilot Season, Cartoon Edition. I am your host, Kinte, all the way live from Los Angeles, California, and I'm so happy to be here with you. And I'm joined by my wonderful, illustrious panel. We have the beautiful, the talented Renee.
Hey, everybody. Hello.
We have the awesome, all the way from paradise, Jen.
Woo-hoo.
I gotta come up with something better, like it's Gangsta's Paradise. I don't know. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'm happy to be here. Thank you, and especially in such awesome company. You guys are amazing.
And we have the one and only John. What's up, John?
What's going on, y'all? Good to be here again. Or another one.
Another one. What's his name? DJ Khaled.
Another one. Congratulations, you played yourself.
And of course, we have the one and only Alan. How you doing? Mr. Carter, AC.
Doing good.
Does anybody call you AC?
Just you.
Ooh, not since high school. I had art teacher called me that.
Okay. Well, Alan, I want to do something a little different before we get started. I recently had a chance to see you at one of your how would you say it was not necessarily a convention. What was it? What was the event? How would you?
It was like a mini convention. I mean, the event's called Free Comic Day, but some shops will do like a mini convention for creators that they know. So yeah, we call it like a mini con. They call it a rooftop con just because of where it was.
And
nice.
When I was there, I had the opportunity to cop.
Nice.
Can y'all see?
Very nice.
Yeah.
And this particular one is going to go to a lucky somebody.
All right.
All right. But these are the next ones are all for me. This is Damn Tourist.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is a good
And
one.
you know what? If you pronounce the name of this book, your parents won't even get mad. All right. And let's see what else we got here. We also have. There we go.
Right.
All right. And we have this. And I'm going to get when I see him next time, I'm gonna get Cosmic Force.
Nice.
So I just wanted to share that with
Cool.
everybody. I had to pull out the box.
You
And
got a whole goodie box.
yeah. And also I picked up some other comic books from other people. Actually, we're gonna interview. I gotta write them.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that art style.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, all right? And let's see, this gentleman, this is actually a husband and wife team. Wait, let's see, where's, I thought I had, where's his book at? This is, all right, that was the wife, and this is the husband's. And we're going to interview, Renee, we're going to interview these
Okay.
pretty soon. So I just wanted to, and I was able to get it there.
Oh,
And
nice.
also, I was out, and there's a certain hotel chain that I don't know if it's known for the quality of their hotels, but it's definitely known for the quality of their cookies.
Oh, I was gonna say that doesn't look like Four Seasons to me.
No, this is the famous DoubleTree cookie.
Their cookies are good.
And I ran in there, and they're nice and warm. They're always nice and warm. They'll give it to you. And they
Nice.
asked me, they was like, "How many do you want?" I wanted to be greedy so bad and say like a dozen, but I only took it's so good. I don't know why I'm sharing it to you, but yeah, I was able to cop some DoubleTree cookies. When I was out today, I ran inside real quick. You know, so anytime I'm by a DoubleTree, look, I'll go in there and get them cookies, and they'll just give them to you too, no charge, and they are always nice and warm. I don't know why I'm giving DoubleTree free publicity, but hey, I had to do it.
Yeah, that's something new. I didn't know about the cookies.
Yeah, their cookies are
Their
good.
cookies are fantastic. They're fantastic. Yeah, you can just go in there and say, "Hey, I want some cookies," and they'll just
Nice.
hand them to you. They'll hand you.
We
a
don't
bunch.
even have DoubleTree in Hawaii.
Aw.
No,
I mean,
we have banyan trees. We don't have
Banyan.
banyan trees. Loss. I was thinking.
Exactly. That's the only reason why I know about them, because I lost video game.
Right.
He's like, you gotta, yeah, how you
That
the
is.
banyan tree? Like, oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
I am very happy to report that during the Lahaina fires, we thought we lost the banyan tree here, and it looks like we did not lose the banyan tree. It is coming back stronger and better than ever. So yes, maybe we can give it a free cookie
Nice.
and it will feel better too.
Yeah, cookies always work, and I had some coffee
They
too
do.
earlier. Yeah, so coffee and cookies, it always goes together. All right, so let's before we get into this episode, let's show the leaderboard. So far, we've reviewed He-Man, Masters and the Masters of the Universe, Robotech, Afro Samurai, and Thundercats. And currently sitting at number 1 is Afro Samurai with a score of 37.9. And number 2 is Robotech. Number 3 is He-Man, and pulling up the rear is Thundercats. Dang, Thundercats are like some hoes. But yeah, so we'll see what this score will be. But yeah, there we go. All right, so today's episode, or tonight, or whatever you want to call it, is a show that's very different. It's a stop motion animation show, and it's called Robot Chicken. And it's the brainchild of this actor you may know very well. He was also, he's probably most known for being Dr. Evil's son, the great Seth Green. You guys recognize Seth Green?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Yeah, a very talented guy. He's been in a lot of movies since he was a little kid. So this was his brainchild. This came out, I believe, it was 2007 when it came out. And it was a show that I discovered maybe 4 years into its run. And, you know, I really quite enjoyed it. I'm sorry, 2005, my bad. So it's very different. It doesn't necessarily have like a narrative like the other shows we reviewed. So it's going to be kind of a different kind of review. It's a bunch of little vignettes, and they use a lot of pop culture references, and they use these toys to make humor. So I'm gonna play some clips to kind of give people an idea of what it is. This one, we'll start off with this one. I thought this was one of my favorite. Not my most favorite. We'll say my most favorite for last. But this one is very short, but I think it's quite hilarious. So here we go.
All right, guys, I'll see you back in the yard. Hey, what the? Oh, ah, 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 ah,
So that gives you an idea of the kind of humor, which I think is funny. Oz, Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
You see getting stabbed up. So, so let's start off with you, John. Well, first of all, how many people have seen Robot Chicken before?
Oh, I definitely have.
What'd you say, Jen?
Yeah, I definitely have.
Oh, okay. What about you, Renee?
No, I've heard of it, but I had never watched it.
Ooh.
I know John.
Wow.
Definitely. Of course, John is. What about you, Alan? Had you seen it? Alan?
I've seen just parts of some episodes. Like, there's one I remember when they were spoofing a Zod from Superman.
Oh yeah.
It was like bought by Zod. I think I remember that clip. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what about you, John? Tell me? First of all, the clip that we just played. What'd you think of it? And also, what do you think of the show overall?
Oh yeah, that clip was legendary. I was busting up laughing because I was when it came out. I could have sworn it came out earlier than 2005, but yeah, I've been watching it since it came out. Around that time, it was pretty much anything on Adult Swim I was watching. That's just how that was. Like ever since I was young. So if it was on Adult Swim, I checked it out. And Robot Chicken was just honestly, it's one of the funniest cartoon shows of all time. Like at least that I've seen. That's just nonstop fun. And then it's not only is it over the top, like I know we're gonna talk about later, the way this show ends and watching it again, I'm like, wait a minute, you can't get away with half of this now. You know, like, and it's like I was like, whoa, this is just not politically correct at all. And something I'm like, wait, man, we live in a culture where people complain about everything. So I'm like, ooh, I'm surprised this is held up. I'm like, this is still around? Because it's insanely funny. It's just the way that all the pop culture references they make, the references to shows that they make, and it's like I would say it's one of these because of the way it is. It's like how like South Park or Simpson is. Like they'll just keep going on for forever because they can. You know, they got endless stuff to reference. So, but this is honestly, it's just probably one of the funnier ones just out of all of them. Out of all of the like I guess adult cartoons, this one is just up there. You know, like this and like South Park or something. You know.
Right. Let me do it one more time since it's so short.
All right, guys, I'll see you back in the yard. Hey, what the? Oh, ah, 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 ah,
Oh man, I remember that too. As a kid, I was just busting up.
Oh sure. So Renee, what'd you think?
I thought it was. It was funny. The cartoons, I guess, or shows that it made fun of. I watched them, you know, and then all the different references, like John said. You know, it can go on and on because there's plenty to make fun of. So I thought, but that was one of my favorite ones, the Scarecrow.
Yeah, that's quite funny.
Just because it's Oz, you know, the show I used to watch,
right?
Wizard of Oz, and he's like, "Call a guard."
You know, that's what sells the joke. Is that last call a guard?
Yeah, because he's looking at his hay like.
Oh my god! Last night when I saw it again, because I hadn't seen that clip forever, and I literally cried. Like I
oh yeah,
like, yeah.
I think I watched it like 4 times.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
there's one
it's too
clip
funny.
that that's historically has made me cry that we're gonna play, and I didn't realize they were all in the pilot, but yeah, but because after a while they just become clips, and you don't realize what episodes they're in.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah.
Yeah, but
The funniest thing about that clip is that actually was the entire premise of Oz.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that was just a golden guards. No, sorry.
and they had the music too at the end too.
Yeah.
They had I always thought the Oz theme song. I was like, wow, this is just perfect. The way it sounds, that sax, that trumpet. I was like, it sounds like somebody's about to be violated.
By the way, in the regular pilot season 2, we will be covering Oz, the TV.
No way.
The pilot.
I'm scared.
But the pilot is not as gruesome as the rest of the
rest.
show.
It's true.
So the pilot isn't so bad as far as but it gets really crazy.
Yeah.
Gruesome. But what about you, Alan? What do you think?
No, it's hilarious. Just just quick, funny, and actually what it reminded me of, although this is much tamer than Robot Chicken, for anyone who had seen the Weird Al film UHF, because
yes,
this was a little bit longer, had like commercial and show parodies on there, and this particular one, because it's Oz, it reminded me of they did a parody of like Conan the Barbarian, they did Conan the Librarian, and that like got a ton of likes. And, like all the goofy shows they did on there. It was that's funny, and then just remind me of like a just as funny movie that I love watching, UHF. So yeah,
UHF was good as a young person. I haven't seen it older, but yeah, I wonder if that still holds up. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Let's talk about, before we go into more clips and talk more about the show, what do you guys think about stop motion as a form of animation? It takes forever for them to make these episodes. And these episodes are really short. I think they're like this one was 11 minutes, and it takes them like a full year to do like a season. And if you really look at the time that the season is, like in totality, is really short. So, but it's painstaking. I don't think people really know how hard it is to make these episodes, and they take a long time. But visually, I think it looks fantastic. What do you guys think? Anybody can jump in and answer this. What do you guys think about just stop motion as a technique?
Yeah, let me hop in real quick because I remember when I was in video production class, 2005, one of the first times I really got into video, and actually a lot of art like that. And one of the projects was stop motion, so I really went in with it. Was able to find a way to get the camera home and all that. So I did something with these army men. It was like a bunch of army men, and then these blue policemen. It was like a whole squad of green army men and like 5 blue policemen. So they were kind of like the green squad, and the top guys talking to me. He's like, man, we just about to kick some ass. So a whole bunch of us,
pilot season.
What was that?
That was
Freaking Megatron comes in. I was like, whoa, man, the final boss to show the right. But anyway, so and then the blue guys was like, hey man, we just gonna have to do it. So there was a whole like these like special ops guys hiding in the trees, just slowly picking away at them. So I put in a lot of work with that, and I just had like sound effects. I didn't have effects of bullets and all that because we was using iMovie. But so it was cool, like just how long it took me to do that with the stop motion, and it wasn't smooth stop motion like how this is, or of course, what is it? Is that Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah, that one. That one, right? And the Tim Burton stuff, and then you what was one? Another great one is Box Trolls. That one's amazing. But like just So stop motion is, like you said, it takes a lot. I mean, even that's kind of what animation is too. Like when you go down to the fundamentals of animation, it's technically stop motion. A bunch of pictures being drawn and then played in sequence fast. That's really, I mean, honestly, that's really what it is. If you think about what the camera's doing. So that is like the most original form of animation there is. But this is now moving armatures and stuff around. So it's an amazing thing. And to make a comedy show out of it is next level, because you put in that much effort to then make it comedy. Like it's like you got to be crazy to do this. Like, but it actually makes stuff funnier. But that is a excellent medium, and it just takes a lot of dedication and hard work. And yeah, it pays off though when it looks cool.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I'm gonna go back to Mr. Mongoose right here. I think this would work really well as a stop motion. You know, that'd be interesting to animate this book into stop motion. You know, maybe you could use a 3D printer to print out them as like figures, action figures, and then you can make you know, I mean, it would take a long time, but I think you could
get to work, Alan.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I waited to this episode to bring it out, because that's what I was thinking. It was like this could really work. I could see this character looking great in stop motion. And you know, I know you got a lot of work on your plate already, so I'm adding something else to your plate, but I don't know, maybe something to think about, you know. So yeah. So he's like, are you gonna fund this project?
Yeah. It's like, I think about it, but I ain't doing it.
You yourself talking about how painstaking it is.
He's like, it don't cost nothing to think.
That's true. That is true. So, what about you, Jen? What do you think about stop motion as a form of animation? And a lot of people don't realize before you know, we go to you, Jen, is that if they didn't come up with the computer graphics, Jurassic Park was going to have stop motion
really?
dinosaurs.
Yeah,
they were getting ready to do that, and there's actually renderings of the T-Rex breaking out of the paddock in stop motion. They were thinking about doing that, like you know, like the Ray Harryhausen and all of that stuff. Yeah. You know, which would not have been the same, you know, but that was going to be where they were going with it. But then they came up with ILM came up with. They said, hey, maybe we can do this with computers, and there you have it. So, but what do you think about stop motion?
So I'm of two minds. One, just like John, when I went to film school, I had the same exact experience where they asked us to put stuff together in stop motion, and we ended up lobbying to work together as individual teams because it was just too hard to do individually. We couldn't get anywhere. So it's laborious. But you know what's super interesting about Robot Chicken is it feels both old school and new school at the same time. It has the old school piece feels like the stop motion, like, oh, this harkens back to, like you said, Ray Harryhausen and, you know, kind of stuff before CGI. But it, because of the subject matter and everything being in the zeitgeist at that moment, it was such a beautiful blend of stop motion, sort of it being this is the old part meeting the new part. And I know we're going to talk about it maybe in a bit, but like that one scene with Transformers with Optimus Prime, that made me really happy because that was a perfect marriage of both. So I love it. It's so unique now. We just don't see anything like that anymore.
Yeah. And then, you know, also as crazy as the rotoscoping.
Oh yeah, and rotoscoping.
Yeah, that's crazy because we did Fire and Ice once on another show, and then we saw the behind the scenes of how they rotoscoped it and everything, which is crazy. I mean, that's Really?
one of the Lord of the Rings animations done by I can't remember which animation house, but they also used rose gold.
Bashi. I think it was Bashi as well.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Nice.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it looked great. All right,
Yeah,
so
rotoscoping is a painstaking frame by frame crap. Is not cool.
yeah, because I know you did that for Carly Rae, right?
Yeah, I had the rotoscope because the way it was shot, it was supposed to be shot in darkness and all that. But I just got the camera, didn't have the settings right, didn't fully understand the camera, didn't have time to do it, and we had on time crunch. So I had to rotoscope about a minute fight scene with 6 individuals fighting and 60 frames a second, and I had to do that to pretty much cut them out of the background individually. That took months, and then it drove me crazy pretty much, and because my computer was going in and out, and that was with like the AI and computer assisted green screen removal, but it wasn't green screen, right? I had to cut it out of a moving shot. It just was not cool. Like, and then back in the day, it was even worse because if you needed to do that and make it look clean, and it wasn't the cleanest. Now we got these tools to make it way easier now, but man, that was just this stuff takes a lot, and if you're doing it by yourself, it's just too much. You need teams of people or just tools and AI assistants, or you are going to lose your mind.
You need minions, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Goons, low paid dudes on Fiverr.
That's funny. All right, so by the way, PSA. We've got some good feedback about this show, and the question I've been asked, I haven't told you guys this, was, are we going to do like The Lion King or Finding Nemo or Frozen? Those are not TV shows, guys.
It's called pilots. It's not movie.
Right. I mean, there are like 5 Toy Stories, so I guess the first one's kind of a pilot.
It's a pilot.
But no, this is a TV show. I guess they don't understand the difference between a movie and a TV show. But we're doing TV show pilots. So no, there will not be a Lion King. There won't be Little Mermaid. There won't be Beauty and the Beast.
That's actually.
I think there might have been an off-brand Lion King show. I know there was a Latin.
There was
show,
a cartoon. There you go. Yeah.
Well, we won't be doing that.
No, we ain't doing
Without diving too deep into this is so interesting because honestly, there is an entire generation, and possibly 2, who see everything on streaming. And so, of course, they don't know that things were on TV. They grew up without cable. They grew up without seeing things, quote unquote, on TV. So that's kind of a fascinating sort of thing because, like, how do you tell the difference between, let's say, a pilot or a show that started on Netflix but has like a couple of seasons and something that was on TV? Anyway, it was just that. I just think that that's fascinating because there's a bunch of generations out there now that don't know that. So.
Yeah, but the people
and they don't know how.
The people who are saying this are like my age. So
well.
So and they're saying, you're gonna do Frozen, or I'm like, no, it's not a TV show, bro.
Dude, you missed the perfect opportunity. If somebody tells you, "Are you gonna do Frozen?" you have to say, "Just let it go."
You're supposed to sing "Let It Go."
There it is. Yeah.
And you know why we're not going to be talking about Bruno? Because it wasn't a TV show.
No.
All right, so I have another clip to play, and you guys want to get your thoughts on this clip.
Here's a rare blooper from that smash hit cartoon, Pokemon.
Pikachu! Pika Pika! Pika Pee! Squirtle! 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 Pika Pika! Pikachu! Pika Pika! Squirtle! 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 What the f*** am I saying? No, I mean it! This makes no sense at all!
Say the line, Earl, or you get the gas.
For the love of Christ, kids, go read a book or something!
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. That's funny. Oh, my God. I just get the idea of these writers just getting high in a room, just coming up with this crap. Like, oh, my God, dude. I just
especially the staffs. Yeah, who do the famous steps? That's all they do is just blaze. Hey man, you know it'd be funny. Yeah, man. The Pokemon they become self-aware that that they just saying their names.
Oh my god,
I mean,
hilarious.
you have to admit though that some, especially the first couple episodes of Robot Chicken, some of it, not all of it, but some of it comes off as kind of like a, old man raising his cane, going, "Get off my lawn!"
Yeah.
Because it just feels like, okay, come on, this is just what's happening in this zeitgeist right now. Give it a break. But it's funny nonetheless.
Yeah. Now, let me ask y'all a question. They use a lot of different pop culture stuff. So I guess it's okay to do that as far as they won't get sued or whatever. Like, it's okay to use like IP like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Now you think about it.
As long as it's a parody, it's fine, right? You don't run into any problems as long as you're in a parody.
Is that what that is? Because it's like, if that makes it fair use, because they're using actual IP that they, especially we know anything about Nintendo. You know what? Yeah, because if that was an issue, Nintendo would have took it down. Because that's Nintendo. They're gangsters when it comes to IP. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a good question.
That's so.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's something to look into.
What makes it fair use is definitely the parody.
Okay.
We run into this a couple of times in some different writing forums.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, because I was wondering, like, and they be going cold-blooded to some of the,
Right.
They take some IPs and do some interesting things with them.
Yeah. It's straight out of pocket.
Yeah. So now, this episode, it starts off with George Bush, so this was back in the day, which I thought was hilarious. And then they did Your Brain on Drugs, that which was funny.
The little puppy.
Yeah. Oh, when they hit you can't even do that anymore. When they when she hit the dog and it flew, oh my god, that was hilarious.
And the delay. Oh yeah, nowadays people. Man, you get a bunch of people. Yeah, that's what you get nowadays.
I remember I was on a podcast once, and we were talking about John Wick, and this person that was on the show said, "You know what? When they killed the dog, I stopped watching." And I'm sitting there like, they didn't actually kill the dog, dummy. Like, I'm like, and I said, you know what? That dog had no character in the history of cinema had that much justice in their honor than that goddamn guy. What other character had that much justice done in their honor? He must have killed like a small country over that dog. So I think he balanced the scales, with the dog. But I digress. But anyway. But I thought that was pretty funny. This is Your Brain on Drugs, and then and Jen, you referenced this, the Transformers was hilarious. Oh my god!
He transformed into the casket. And they right in the cut. See, this would happen if you don't did your checkup. And it's funny because as I'm watching that, I was like, this is actually a useful PSA.
It is.
And like, this is real. This is like legitimate series. You need to go get the prostate down. But like the way they told it was way too good. But it's still real though. Like, and that's just the best comedy, right?
Yeah, definitely. All right, so I'm gonna play another clip. This is
the Transformers seed change was like that was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was peak. I was laughing way too hard because I didn't remember that.
Okay, now this one, this clip I'm about to play, ever since I saw it initially, I cannot laugh. I cannot not laugh. This one is just, to me, peak humor, funny, just laugh out loud, funny as hell. Because you know something's about to happen, and then when it does, it's pretty funny. So I'm gonna play this clip.
Is everyone ready for more of those hilarious bloopers? You know, being a TV reporter isn't all fires and double homicides. When you can't get your lines right, sometimes the biggest story is you.
There's nothing like some tasty bamboo, especially when you're Ling Ling, who's traveled all the way from China to visit, I'm sorry, I just don't feel safe next to this animal.
It's completely harmless, Jerry.
Are you sure? It's just, all right.
Still rolling.
There's nothing like a nice piece of bamboo, when... Crap.
Stop being such a wuss.
Fine.
Rolling.
There's nothing like a nice piece of bamboo, especially when...
You just can't trust the Chinese.
Oh my god!
Oh man,
God, dude, that is.
damn.
Oh my god, that's
Because
bananas.
it's like you knew what was gonna happen, but you didn't know exactly how it was gonna happen and when.
Oh my god!
And then you still like, wait, and then he just eats his head like a Snickers bar.
Oh my god! It's like wait for it, and I love how the panda is like looking, and then he's just eating the bamboo and he's looking all sheepish, and then he's just like waiting for that perfect timing, and then when the guy goes, "Don't be a wuss," and then
Yep.
and then he belches. That is they always know how to put that last little joke.
Extra little.
Yeah.
And the whole rolling, still rolling. Yeah, right. It's just that's right there. This is peak comedy. Like that's just perfection across the whole thing. Like that's something you would, if you were teaching this, you like, yeah, let's study every frame of this. You was like, go ahead and listen to the second why this lands the way it does in this short amount of time at this exact impact. And then you can spend like a whole lecture on that right there, and just it'd be like these dudes are geniuses for that.
No, that's fun. That might have been one of the first clips I saw. And I'm telling you, if I need a laugh, I used to put it on to make myself laugh, but I didn't realize it was from the pilot. When I'm watching the pilot, and I'm like, oh shoot, this is my when it started, I was like, oh, this is my scene right here. I must have watched it. I must have probably seen it about 9 times last night. I just kept rewinding it. I was like, oh my god, this is hilarious. So so we'll start off with you, Alan. What'd you think about that clip? Uh-oh, we have a little delay.
Oh man, that panda scene there.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, we have a little delay.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're good. Go ahead, man.
Okay. Just that panda scene. Oh man, it was it was all about the speed of it too, because it was funny that the reporter was Seth MacFarlane, so I already got the Family Guy vibe from it, but just the way that it was set up, there were like a couple Family Guy episodes like that where it's like you kind of knew it was coming, didn't know it was going to happen that quickly, and that made it so much funny, because there was a scene like on Family Guy where it was kind of a misdirection, where you thought one thing was going to happen and something else attacks the person.
Mm.
So it was, that was like the similarity between those two, but it was hilarious.
Yeah. What about you, Jen? The bamboo chewing panda.
So that I find so funny about all these Robot Chicken little vignettes is that there is comedic timing gold. And I think you have to balance this with how difficult the stop motion is, because again, the stop motion is tough by itself, but then there is just such amazing comedic timing in all of this, and that is a perfect example of that comedic timing. It is funny. It is really funny. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but every time that the panda would stop chewing on the stick and just sort of like casually look over, I swear you could see that character sweat.
Yep. Oh my God. Yeah, he was sweating, man. I don't blame him though, man. I'd be sweating too with old Panda over there. Panda Express over there. Yeah, there you go, right there.
Listen, also, I'm just gonna say this out loud, okay? That feels more like a panda polar bear hybrid. That does not look like any panda bear I ever saw. I'd be scared too.
Right.
And he looks kind of crazy though. His look is hilarious.
But that's a pole the bear.
Oh my God. Yeah. What about you, Renee? What'd you think?
I mean, I thought it was funny. It's funny that they're in front of the cage, or he's inside the cage with the panda by himself. Like, usually whoever works wherever the panda is there. But he's always like, I don't think this is a good idea. But like the part that Jen was talking about, you know how he's eating the bamboo and he looks so cute and innocent, and as soon as he takes it away, it kind of looks like he has this grin on his face, like I'm about to do something, but
I'm about to go viral.
Yeah, and I just thought he was going to like take his arm off, but he takes his head off.
And then he belches. That is hilarious. Yeah, that's priceless.
It was funny.
Priceless. What
I
about
never
you,
thought
Jen?
I'd be sitting on a panel full of grown adults and like actually reveling in like 12 and 13-year-old humor, because like some of this stuff is so funny, but it's so kid-like humor.
Yeah,
it is. What about you? Does it make you want to get some Panda Express?
I know, right? Yeah, let me get that on the chicken. Now, actually, I'm gonna get some bamboo. I'm gonna get some bamboo and all that. Yeah, man. Hey, I got a messed up story with bamboo too. Like I like it. I had found some and went and cut it and sanded it in my house, and that was not a good idea. That was not ventilation. So I'm cool. Next thing you know, I'm itching like crazy. Yeah, like I had poison ivy. So it was like, yeah, whatever you do, I didn't know that. Do not sand bamboo in your house. And if you do, you need to wear protective clothing. I didn't know that,
Hey, that's a bar. That's a bar. Whatever you do not sand bamboo.
But like I said earlier, and I just see sometimes it's the 13-year-old slapstick humor, but it's done right. Like some of my favorite cartoons ever to this day, and when I was young, is the Tom and Jerry's. That stuff is timeless, right? Especially the OG Tom and Jerry, because that's all they're doing is beating each other up. And I remember just crying, laughing, just, uncontrollable. But yeah, this is when that timing is perfect. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna chew your head like it's meat or something. It's perfect. Like, yeah, you take that. If you just analyze everything about why that's funny and then break it down, we could be here for a few episodes, really, if you get that deep into it. And that's just. And they did so much of that in this episode, right? It's funny, and you see everybody's laughing. Like they did that good of a job. It's like, you made everybody laugh with just goofy premise, but it's funny, right? And then, like you said, it's predictable too, but it was just, because you can easily mess that up, right? Where it's just like, man, that was dumb. But it was funny. Like that's it's genius. That's all I can say when you break it down like that.
No, it's pretty awesome.
I like the reporter's name.
Yeah.
Papa Diddy or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, Papa Diddy or something.
Yeah. All right. All right. So before we get to our score, I'm gonna do it just because I like to.
All right, guys, I'll see you back in the yard. Hey, what the? Oh, ah, 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 call a guard.
I'm gonna ask you to play it one more time.
I mean, we can just keep running that back.
No, you can run it a couple times if you want.
You can run that back. You know what? Why not? Run it back again.
Do one more time.
One more.
For the people.
All right, guys, I'll see you back in the yard. Hey, what the? Oh, ah, 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 call a guard.
You know what's
man.
funny though? We didn't mention the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man was like right there.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't do ish.
What they gonna do?
They didn't do nothing. Well, the Cowardly Lion.
Oh yeah.
They didn't do nothing. They just sat there and watched. Their own
Man.
How come
That
they're on
is
jail?
right.
What do you think their crime was?
Oh,
now you know why? Because they set it up. He owed them a couple of cigarettes and milks, and he didn't. He stole some soups. Nah, for real. You ever talk to people that been in the pen? They was saying that soup is serious. People get beat up over that. Like, yeah, because they overcharged for the soups.
Right.
And somebody told me, he was like, "Nah, man, soups and all that they 10 for $1 there." He said, "Nah, man, these were like $5." He was like, "Man," he was like, "Yo, season is a crime, man. Nah, that's serious, bro."
Yeah. All right. So we're at the point where we're going to give our score. We're going to start off with you, Alan. What is your score for Junk in the Trunk, Robot Chicken, episode 1?
9 out of 10. Between
9 out of 10.
your brain on drugs, the Transformers clip, of course, the Oz clip. Yeah, hilarious.
Yes. All right. What about you? What about you, John? What do you give?
Oh man, yeah, all of that, man. Like because Alan mentioned again, that he transformed into a casket. Like it's just good. It's just like, yo, and it looked really good too. Like, and then this is what could happen if you don't do a prostate check. I was like, the way he talking, the whole PSA thing with the perfect framing. Yeah, anyway, this shows you know what? Hey, what did I say? Afro Samurai was 9.9. I kind of got to give it that, but I'm gonna go with 9.8 just so I can keep the score in Afro Samurai's favor.
All right.
But yeah, 9.8.
All right. And Jen, what would you give it?
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I mean, I love it.
8.5.
Yeah, I love it, but it's not the best of the best of the best. Technically, it might be, but yeah, we got some other good stuff coming up. So
oh yeah, we got some great stuff.
I'm gonna refrain just a little bit.
Okay, 8.5. And Renee.
I give it a 9. I haven't seen it before, so this was cool and all. The different clips were funny, but just the process of stop, motion, and I watched some process videos of that, so I know it's like that's a lot. So I say a 9.
We actually, so you say 9, but we actually talked about the mongoose doing stop motion, but we can also do Buzzy B.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Perfect for Buzzy B.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You can actually do that with the book.
Yeah.
All right.
You're right.
We're gonna have to talk.
To work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. Yep.
Yeah. So we could create the characters with the 3D printer, and then you can make the backdrop because it's kind of like the same backdrop. The book.
Yeah, the park.
You could just paint the backdrop, and then you just have the. Okay, I'm thinking out loud.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
a good idea to start.
I love projects. I love trying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
John's gonna make the design the app for it, and then Jen's gonna code it for us. So.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
There you
Alan's
go.
gonna make the comic book.
Oh, hey.
See? Everything, and then we're gonna have a bunch of podcasts about it. So there it is.
Yeah, Kinte's gonna
All
produce
right.
it all.
We got it. All right. So my score, I'm giving it a solid 9 as well.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken is very funny, and this is definitely I would say this episode, like it's because I didn't remember all that was in this particular episode, or I didn't even remember if I had seen it. And then when I saw it, then I did remember those. So I didn't even realize I had seen the pilot, because this is not like some of the other cartoons where you kind of know the pilot, or because like I said, they become like clips, so they're just kind of like out there. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to see, like, oh, okay, I did have memory of what is what is on the what was in this episode. So yeah, I definitely give it a 9 as well. So all right, so we're getting to the point where we have the new updated list. So give me 1 second as I
Why did they call it
Robot
Chicken?
A product is a beginning, right? Is
Right.
the premise of the show
at
is
the very
that
beginning.
evil, the evil scientist found
Terminator.
chicken.
Evil scientist.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then he got him.
okay,
What?
yeah.
Yeah, that's. I think that's actually like some meta. I think the whole thing is all the clips you see, and that's the chicken watching it.
Oh, okay.
And he's I guess what's the word? Brainwashing him with all these clips.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Especially got the swapping in the credits too.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, then. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the credit song. Yeah, I always sing that song. Bok, 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 bok.
Yeah,
I forgot. I was like, that's right, the credits. And then that theme song is crazy. Just the way the beat is. It's like, that beat is insane. It's dope, but like sinister. It's a very unique beat. That bagadom, 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 bagadom. Like, just like, I'm like, what the heck? But I'm like, man, what the? I always thought like that Cool Keeper, somebody could rap on that, Tyler's creator, to be kill it. Anyway.
All right, so let's do the update.
Oh
go
my
ahead.
God! I gotta read this to you. We would come up with titles for the show, and the network would shoot them down. It was getting close to air, and we didn't have a title. We used to sit around Seth's living room eating Chinese food on his coffee table, and we'd always order it from the same place, this Kung Pao Bistro. Then they had a dish called the Robot Chicken.
Ah.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks,
There
man.
it is. There's the true backstory. Yeah, there it is. See?
See, you learn stuff on this show, okay?
Thanks, Jen.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Thank you, Jen, for that. All right, so here's
You
the
get that
updated scores.
Whoa, it's close.
Yeah, it was close.
Whoa.
So He-Man still at 31. Well, I mean, it's not going to change. Robotech 33. Afro Samurai still in number 1 slot, 37.9. Thundercats 26. And Robot Chicken is in number 2 with 36.8. So that is the score. So, wow, that's pretty cool, though. Yeah, close, but not. It doesn't get the cigar. So yeah, no.
See, now y'all are happy that I voted 8.5.
Thank you, Jen.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
See, yeah. See, and then when you did that, I was like, dang, that's right, because there's other stuff that. Yeah, I was like, man, I probably should have kept that at a solid 9, but whatever. Just because. That's why I had to do the
show, guys.
Yeah, right.
Yes. All right, so let's start off with you, Alan. What can we be on the lookout for you? What do you got planned, and what's coming up?
Well, you can see me next Saturday if you're down in Anaheim Central Library, Anacon. It's a small library convention, Saturday, May 16th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'll have all my books, Figure Speech Mongoose, Damn Tourist, including issue 7 and my live Mongoose Mondays. So in Anaheim, come on down, pick up some books, meet me, and have some fun.
Nice. All right. John, what can we look out for you?
Like I was working on some app that's about, it's supposed to make it easier to make mock-ups for garments and things like that, and print out it will export out PDFs with exact PNGs with exact file size, so you can easily visualize your stuff and then send them out to get printed, or graphics for vinyls and things like that. It's something that it was a tool that I needed. I did a lot of stuff. It was taking too long, so I said I needed to create it. So yeah, so that, and then like I'm always telling people, Take It to the West Side on Tubi and Amazon Prime, 6 episode, 1 season right now. Podcast, documentary interview series about local artists from Southern California. We put a lot of work in it, and people like it, so check it out. Watch it on Tubi for free, Amazon Prime, $1 per episode. And when you watch it on Tubi, please don't skip the ads.
Don't skip those ads, please. Don't do that, because that's how they get paid. Let me ask you a question. So you have the ability to make apps?
Well, yesterday I spent 8 hours straight working on it. I've done it before with the help of ChatGPT Plus, and I've been at it for a while. This is the first one I actually got done, and this is a web browser HTML app, so it's lightweight. And you don't need to just download anything. So yeah, it runs straight in the web browser. Even works on mobile. It's kind of, you don't really do stuff like that on mobile because you really would like the mouse control. So, but you could use it on mobile still. It's just, it's in the beginning stages, so it's some stuff to work on. But right now, it's just like kind of a prototype concept that works. It's a tool pretty much. But yeah, I've just AI assisted workflow. And it was a whole workflow I had to develop to keep iterations fast within each different version update. So I was able to do stuff fast and very efficiently, but it did take a while to set up the AI to do that. So Some people call this vibe coding now. It's not really that. It's more in depth, but it's people say vibe coding where you just have AI just make stuff for you and just go with how you feel until it works. It's like, no, it's a little more in depth than that. I still have to understand why it works so I can make the iterations work. Because if you just do it off vibes, you don't know what you're doing. If you don't have an idea about coding, your stuff is going to break. AI can do it, but it only can do what you tell it to do exactly, or it will interpret everything. You don't want to do that. You want to keep stuff similar, especially with codes. If you have it updated and you don't want it to be changing stuff. So I have the ability to do it now, and it's much easier with AI. If not, something like this would have took me years or months if all I did was that. That's where we're at now with the technology if you use it properly.
I have a lot of ideas for apps. So I have this idea for an app called Who Farted. And so basically, if somebody let one go and they're not copping to it, you could take a group photo and the person that did it will be all like red. You know it was them. You know it was them. And then you can call them out, and it'll tell you like, how like on the Hot Wing show, they have the Scoville level of, they don't have like the fart level.
The Fartville level.
Yeah.
Smellville.
Smellville. There you go. So
Stankville, whatever. We got to come up with that. Yeah, you probably put some little sensor device that you can plug into the USB port on your phone. So it'll pick up the smells, leave actual residue in the air. It's actually molecules, so it can pick it up and like methane. There you go. So and then you can tell who it's coming from. It's funny that actually might work.
See,
and not just be a troll
I might
thing.
have to cut this part out because it's such a great idea. I don't want no one to
Yeah,
steal
I
it.
know, right? Yeah, we can't have nobody stealing it.
Yeah.
Next, you know, and then we got the next Zuckerberg not giving you credit.
Thank you. I'm gonna be like a Winklevoss twin. All right, so Renee, what can we look out for you?
Of course, you see Buzzy B go away. Now that you gave me another idea, my new project. Stop motion sometime, animation. But also, you know, I was designing jewelry. So my latest, you probably can't see it now because of my background. But yeah, that's, you know, always art. Anything art is me.
You know what? If you made the two balls, your hair balls, like yellow, it'd be kind of like Buzzy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You could do that. Just make it specifically long like that.
I could.
Yeah. All right, Jen. Jen is second.
I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm busy doing stuffs. I mean, podcasts and stuffs. But I'm gonna take my time and just remember Ted Turner.
Oh, yeah.
I am 100% sure that everybody's life out there has been in some way impacted by Mr. Turner, and he wasn't the best of people forever, but he did more for the film industry than just about any living person in history, and I really salute him for that. TCM would not exist without Ted Turner, so very sad to hear of his passing today.
You know, you really missed an opportunity, Jen.
Did I?
Yeah, because your picture is black and white. If in the middle of that you turned into color.
Oh my gosh.
Because Ted Turner turned black and white movies to color.
He did. He colorized so much.
Yeah. So I actually met him once. I went to Warner Brothers. A person that me, John, and Renee know. George
Mr. Evans, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. He was his boss. And when I went to the studio in mid '90s, he was there.
Nice.
And I, quickly, I met him very quickly. And so I was like, oh man.
If I remember, didn't you say that's when they was filming that week Batman movie, right?
Yeah, Batman Forever. I got to.
Yeah.
You know what? That is a great story. I'm gonna tell you guys off the air that story because it's a phenomenal story. But so but no, Ted Turner, he did a lot. Jane Fonda's ex as well.
Yeah.
So and he was 97, right, when he passed.
Yeah.
Wow. So he lived a long.
87.
Cool.
87. Okay, all right. I wouldn't have been surprised.
That's what he said.
Yeah. All right, and you can get me at Kinte Ferguson on Instagram. Next week's episode is Transformers, and that show. Wait! I'm sorry. Did I say Transformers? I think
you did.
My bad. It's not Transformers.
It's Voltron.
It's Voltron. My bad. Voltron. And also Futurama we're going to cover as well. And but following that is Transformers and Avatar, the last Airbender. But not the crappy movie. Don't be scared.
That doesn't exist.
Good news, everyone. Good news.
Yeah, so
I did like that movie.
Yeah. So, but so
it's funny that movie had like no redeeming qualities. It was literally for fans, it's a 2 out of 10 movie. For maybe regular people, it might be a 5 out of 10 movie.
Cisco and Ebert gave it 2 fingers up. Guess which?
Oh gosh.
I didn't see that movie for years because all the fans was like, "Don't watch it." And I finally watched it. It was like, "Damn, this is pure dookie." Like the pure fecal matter.
Oh, wow.
Defecation.
Yeah. Tell us how you really feel.
All right, you guys. We'll see you next week. Oh, and remember, Sunday, we're going to be covering, I believe it's episode 4 of the 4th season of From. So, guys, check that out. And we will be soon coming out with pilot season 2 of that's the regular shows of dramas and sitcoms as well. And we're going to be debuting a new program called Movie Versus, where we take they call twin movies, twin theme movies. These are two movies with similar themes, and we're going to debate them on air. So,
Nice.
like, I'll give you an example. Like, there was a movie called Dante's Peak and Volcano. You know, those are twin movies. Armageddon.
Oh, so it's
Deep
just
Impact.
War of the Stolen Script.
Yeah, right, pretty much.
I
Yeah.
love this idea.
There's Armageddon and Deep Impact.
Oh yeah.
And in
Oh,
Italian,
what's the?
Italian that movie's called what is it? Impacto Deepo, something like that.
Yeah.
Profundo or something like that.
It's something like, what's it?
Something like that.
What is it? Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down. That is dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Though I'm like, really? Did y'all really make the same movie real that close to?
And
come on, Hollywood.
and then there was the
It's like-
Prestige. I think it was the Prestige and
Illusionist.
Illusionist. Like so
Yeah.
there's a bunch
At
of
the same time. Yep.
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of twin movies we're gonna be covering, and the way it's gonna work is two people on the panel have to represent one of the show. They'll get assigned one or the other movies, and then they gotta debate whether they believe it or not, their movie, and then
Dang.
the rest of us we'll rotate it through, and the rest of us are gonna have to vote to see who wins. So yeah, it's gonna be
Great
interesting.
concept.
Yeah, so I'm working on that. So yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of those twin movies. I'm
Happy
thinking about.
Mommy's Day, Jen, and all the monies.
I was about to definitely do that.
Okay.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, especially my mother, and Jen, as well as everybody
And my
here
mommy
now.
and her birthday.
Yes, yes. And when we were on Sunday, I was definitely gonna say Happy Mother's Day. But with all that said, you guys have a great rest of your week. God bless you, and we'll see you here for the new episode of Pilot Season Cartoon Edition. Peace.
Thanks for listening to Pilot Season Cartoon Edition, where we go back to the very beginning and revisit the first episodes that launched some of animation's most memorable shows. Be sure to join us for episode 6, airing May 13, 2026, when we take a look at Voltron and its pilot episode, Space Explorers Captured. In this opening episode, a group of space explorers is captured after being drawn into a dangerous conflict far from home. As the threat of the evil forces of Planet Doom begins to rise, the heroes are thrown into a fight for survival that will lead to the discovery of the mighty robot lion warriors and the beginning of the legend of Voltron. The episode sets the stage for the battle between good and evil, introducing the danger, the teamwork, and the epic sci-fi adventure that would define the series. It's the start of a classic animated journey filled with action, mystery, danger, and the first steps toward one of the most iconic giant robot teams in cartoon history. So don't miss episode 6 of Pilot Season Cartoon Edition. Until next time, keep watching those first episodes, keep celebrating cartoon history, and keep it locked right here on Pilot Season Cartoon Edition. Presented by Indy Radio.